Just want to say thank you all for joining us, and let's just kind of say hello to everyone. Welcome us for the new year. Right? We did a great job. We made it to another new year, right? Another year of Atomy, another year of working hard, right? And so I want you to take this time to reflect on what you did in 2022, right? How much have you improved since the beginning of 2022 to where you are now, right? Were you able to reach your goals? Were you able to exceed your goals, right? Were you going from only reaching to sales master, but surprisingly you're able to reach diamond master or things like that, right? And so this is all part of the process, right? Anytime you're growing in whatever you do, right? Whether you have your own business, whether you're doing Atomy, or whether you're just working in a corporation, right? You work for someone else, you have certain goals, right? It's like if I work for a company, then I want to first start off as an employee, and then I work myself into becoming a manager, and then maybe into someone higher up, right? And so these goals are what motivates us to continue to try harder in life, not only because of the money, but because we can provide more for our family, right? And the same thing applies for whether you own your own business or whether you're doing Atomy, right? Atomy is your own business, right? Without driving and having your own goals and understanding why you need to complete them, you won't be able to see any sort of big progress. And so that's why in Atomy, for us, we continue to do the same thing over and over again, because this is the core of Atomy, right? Just like in any business, there's always going to be a core of what is taught, what is learned. The same thing applies for us. We go through this every day, every week, so that way we can become someone better, someone more closer to becoming the perfect Atomian. And so that's why we do this compensation plan. And another thing that we need to keep in mind is that if Atomy is something that you do kind of on the side, then you have to be very careful, because the amount of time we kind of prioritize Atomy as just something we do after we do everything else will make your progress in this business very slow, right? And if that's something that's okay for you, then that's fine. But for those who wants to see a lot of progress, those who wants to quickly succeed in Atomy, that you have to change your mindset, right? You can't do Atomy after you do everything else, right? Because if you own your own grocery store, if you own your own supermarket or anything else, do you put that after you do everything else? No, right? You go out to buy the supplies, you do everything first for that business so that the next day you're ready, right? So that the next day when customers come, you're prepared. And the same thing is applied for Atomy, right? You have to be prepared for the next step. And so I want you guys to continue to remind yourself how you're going to prepare yourself for this year, right? And plan ahead, right? If you've reached Sales Master this year, then now aim for something more. Aim for Diamond Master, aim for Sharon Rose Master, aim for Auto Sales Master, right? Because without that kind of drive, you won't find much success in Atomy. And so today we're going to cover the compensation plan, right? This is something that we all need to know, whether that is about how we receive money from Atomy, right? And what the company does. If your friend asks you, oh, what is the company? And you don't know anything about what it is, right? Only that, oh, it's just good products and then they sell for affordable price. Yes, that's the core, but what else, right? You don't really know anything else. Then you have to learn, right? And so even though you might think that, oh, I've heard this 1,000 times, why are we doing this? But can you do it to explain it to your partners perfectly, right? If not, then you have to be here every week learning, every week improving yourself. And the same thing applies for, whether you want to explain the compensation plan. If you don't know how you're receiving money from Atomy, then how can you explain it to your friends, your partners, how they can receive Atomy money from Atomy, right? And so it all starts from here. And so in the beginning is this one person, Chairman Han Gil Park, is the one that started it all, the one that brought forth this idea called Atomy. And he started with a lot of different failures, right? Just like anyone else in this business world, he experienced different failures before he made Atomy. Right? He had his own shopping mall before, back then, that business failed, right? And then, when he first started Atomy, he was actually really poor. He didn't have much money, but he didn't show that to people. He made sure to show people that he is going to be successful, that he's going to bring whoever is with him success. And so this is Atomy, how it all began, right? So Atomy is founded and distribution, and it's a distribution of products that are produced by Kolmar B&H, right? And Kolmar B&H is founded to produce goods that the Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute researches and develops. So all of Kolmar's products that they research and develop, they are now sent to Atomy to be distributed. So anything from Hemohim, right, to the Absolute products, right? The skincare sets that you see, the evening care sets, those are all done through Kolmar, and they are the ones to research all of this that are funded by the government. And then now we have Atomy here at a glance, right? So Atomy is currently ranked 10th in the global direct selling company ranking, and with more than 16 million global members, right? And that was all in 2021. So imagine what we are now in the 2023 beginning year. We probably way exceeded that number and have hosted more than 6,000 seminars around the world to this day. And that means that every day, at least 3 seminars are being held globally across the world. And Atomy has many business members from young to old and around 1 million members over the age of 65. And so Atomy currently has a return rate of less than 1% for the consecutive 12th year in this business, right? So what does that mean? That means that the return rate is so low because the customers are satisfied. People are satisfied with what they are purchasing in Atomy. And so they have no really real reason to return it unless maybe they purchased the wrong products or so forth. And Hemohim is currently ranked the #1 in sales in this industry consecutively for the last 3 and 4 years, right? So this is showing, consecutively for the last 8 years. And so this shows that Atomy is continuing to maintain its high quality for that absolute price that is promised us through and through its company visions and marketing. And so Atomy is an online distribution of products, right? And so it is a network marketing and a multi-level marketing platform that distributes daily necessity products for us to use. So what are daily necessities? Right? Daily necessities come down to healthcare, beauty, personal care, living, or food. And all of these things are what Atomy has to offer. And so Atomy follows this strategy for all of its products, which is the Mastige strategy, right? It's a combination of 2 words together from mass and prestige, which is a prestige products for everyone and anyone to use, right? So prestige products for the masses. And they do this by following this simple rule in all of their products, which is the absolute quality and absolute price. And Atomy has a one global market with a binary marketing system, right? So you only work on 2 legs and an unlimited level. So no matter how many people beneath you, you benefit from everyone beneath you, and a global one marketing system, which allows for partners all across the world and global sales, right? And so you are technically running your own business on a global scale, right? Not just in your own place in US or Canada or wherever you're from, but your business potential is all around the world. You can have customers all the way from Mongolia, customers all the way from Korea, right? And this is all possible due to Atomy's amazing one global markets. And Atomy also follows a very ethical membership system. So what do I mean by ethical membership? It has free membership, right? When you signed up for Atomy, you didn't pay for anything, correct? Right? I didn't pay for anything. You didn't pay for anything. Joining is completely free. And so you can't really say that for a lot of MLM or marketing businesses, right? Multi-level marketing businesses, most of the time you have to pay a fee to join. But Atomy, there's no fee. You can join without any sort of fee. There's no monthly or annual fee. So you don't have to pay $500 every month or $1,000 every year just to keep your account. Right? There's no maintenance fee. You don't have to pay Atomy to keep the website running. And there's no monthly purchase required, so you don't have to buy anything every month just to keep your account active, and no capital required to start, right? You don't have to have like $10,000 just to start this business, right? Not only that, there's something Atomy is excelled at, which is here, if you can see, this is the previous Atomy website, right? Currently, this is the Canada website, which applies to majority of the websites currently Atomy has. Right? Very simple, very straightforward. You get what you pay for, right? Very simple, straight. But now Atomy Korea has updated their website. This is the Korean website, which is soon going to move and be created through Atomy Canada, Atomy USA. They're all going to follow the new format, right? If you look at this there, you can see it's like very well organized. The website is all redone, looks clean. It really feels like a very brand new high level shopping mall, right? Then that is what Atomy is trying to be, a shopping mall, an online shopping mall, right? And so it's very nice that they're doing this. And what's amazing about that is that it doesn't cost us anything to create this, right? The Atomy did not, have you pay to make this new shopping mall, right? They didn't charge you anything to create this. And so that's what's amazing about Atomy, is that this is all done for free for our benefit, right? We are able to take and use this for free with the help of Atomy's amazing system. And that's what I think that we have to understand, that because we always get all these things for free, we might mistake it and think that, oh, Atomy is not really a big business. But no, Atomy is really big, right? And I researched and did some research on what it costs to change a website like Atomy's, and it usually costs around $40,000 to $50,000 just to change the website like that, right? For a corporation. And now they're going to do that for every country's website, right? So that they're spending all of that money to do something that they don't really need to do, but for what purpose? Is to make it better for us, right? To make it more user friendly for people like us, for consumers, for business partners, right? And they didn't make you pay anything for that, which is what makes Atomy absolutely amazing. And so next is the Atomy follows the global distribution strategy, right? Which is known as the GSGS system. And so the global sourcing, global sales strategy is to expand globally by getting products from around the world that meet Atomy's absolute quality, absolute price standards, and they sell them through our global sales network, right? Things that you normally wouldn't be able to get is able to be done through Atomy, right? And these products that you might not be able to normally get from different countries, Atomy has breached that barrier. They had overcome that wall to allow you to sell these amazing high quality products to your friends and family for their benefit. And so as more locations open in other countries, Atomy will become more active and they'll be able to secure new markets and suppliers. And this allows for suppliers to be able to sell and export more products while consumers can take advantage of these amazing high quality products for lower prices. And so here we can see that the GS system examples of some of the products that we have. And this year of 2022, this year the sales from global products increased and is estimated to hit around $180 million this year, right? So $180 million worth of global products that are spread all throughout the world and being sold. And you can see that we have a variety of different products from different countries. And some of these is is a map of Atomy's top 5 best sellers by different regions, right? And so you can see that these are the products that are most sold in each country using this GSGS strategy, which would normally not be possible without it. And so currently, to this date, we have 26 different countries open worldwide, and the last recent one being Uzbekistan, which is being our newest location after Mongolia in the beginning of December. And our global members are exceeding 16 million, and they plan to open another 20 more branches in the next 5 years, with a global sale of $2.2 billion in 2021, and we'll hopefully get the updated numbers of how much we've sold in 2022. And so as you can see, Atomy has kept its promise of opening Uzbekistan at the end of 2022. And so we'll soon see further countries in Europe and Bangladesh and so forth being open. And so Atomy is all about the culture of growth and teamwork, right? Growth and teamwork are all that Atomy really loves to say. And it's all about working together in order to grow your Atomy business. And that is based on trust between all parties, including your partnered companies, consumers, and the community, right? And so it's very important for us to keep in mind this working together as a team, because this is not something that you do by yourself. And Atomy is also based on this PV system. So as we can see here, these are the products that Atomy has to offer currently in euro dollars. And you can see that for each product, there is also a PV value, right? So there's a points value for each product that is associated to each item. And so we have is two different PV divided into two groups, right? So we have the first thing, which is the personal PV. And so the personal PV is points generated by your own personal purchases, and it is accumulated over a lifetime, right? So once you've bought those products in your own personal account, those PV stay there forever, right? And that's the same, that is to continue to maintain that. And once you reach this cap, there's a cap to the personal PV, then that will just stay there forever like that. And then now you have the group PV, right? The group PV is divided into your left group and your right group. And this is points generated by purchases made by your legs, right? Your team members, whoever beneath you, your consumers, right? These people who purchase these products, they're the ones that are going to be generating the group PV, right? And so you have a unlimited group PV accumulation. So what that means is that once it continues to accumulate, right, over time, as long as it doesn't cash out, that PV will continue to grow until it reaches that point where you're able to make the amount of PV to receive that commission. And what allows for everyone to be able to grow in Atomy and everyone to succeed is because Atomy has a ceiling cap so that it allows for equal growth opportunity for everyone, right? So there's a monthly limit of $50,000 that you can receive through Atomy once you reach Imperial Master. And so this is a image of the Atomy's payout system compared to the regular companies, right? So this is a regular company, right? We see here that in a company like Amazon or Google, right, the majority of the money that they make is now given to the person at the top, right? So whoever the owner of those companies are, like Jeff Bezos and things like that, Steve Jobs, are people who become the top of that company, right? And they are the ones to receive majority of that income to themselves. And then what's left of that business, right, after all those money is given to the people at the top, is given to the employees at the bottom, right? And they're the ones to receive the little bit of money that the company has made. However, for Atomy, it is different, right? Because Atomy has a compensation plan which allows for whatever the company's sales that they make to be sent back down to your people below, right? So everyone here today, people like us, our friends, our partners, our parents that are doing this business together with us can receive this compensation plan and get paid out anywhere from $60 a day to $1,200 per day. And Atomy also has this 3-generation inheritance system. So once you pass on, you can leave this Atomy code an account, and they'll also be able to receive the same benefits for your children and their children, right? And so many times, there's this times where big companies might not give these inheritances to their children because they might, lose out or not really benefit from these inheritance. But for Atomy, you're able to give your inheritance without any issues, and they're not going to lose out on this business because they're going to be able to receive this inheritance for a lifetime. And so here we can see the division of the commission shared overall. And so we have 30% goes to the promotion incentive, and then we have the 20% goes to the mastership bonus, and the 44% to the general commission, and the 6%, which is the education center fee if you own your own center. And so here we have is the general commission that we're going to talk about first. And so general commission, which is the 44% of the company's earnings, is allocated and put into for our general commission, right? So here we can see that once you receive that first level of sales rep, and then you can receive the first points of 5 points, then you receive around $17, right? And then you continue to go up in your personal PV. Your personal PV goes up to agent level, then you receive around $60. And then your personal PV continues to go up, then you're able to receive $120 depending on your group PV, right? So as you can see, the group PV also went up, and so that allows for them to increase their amount that they receive. And so this continues to go up until you're able to reach 1,200 per day, which is the max amount that you can receive per day. And so we count the points that you earn daily from Wednesday to Tuesday, and then you get paid to your bank account on the following Tuesday, right? And so that is how the pay works. It's like a bi-week. It's almost like a weekly payout system, as long as you're able to receive payouts every week. And so that is the method that Atomy uses. And next, we're going to talk about the mastership bonus. Right, so mastership bonus is 20% of the company's earnings is now allocated for our mastership bonus. So right there, we have about 64% of Atomy's sales that it makes given back to us, to the consumer, right? And from that 20%, 10% is given to the sales master. And then the rest of the 10% is now divided amongst the other masterships. And so this is a good indicator that Atomy wants the people at the bottom to succeed. They want the people at the bottom to have the highest amount of success. Otherwise, if it was a regular company that wants the people at the top to be the ones to make the most money, then it would be the other way around, right? 10% will go to the Imperial Master, and then the rest would not get much. Right? But Atomy cares about people at the bottom, and that's why they even created the semi-sales master program. And so the mastership bonus is applied when you have your business and you do the mastership challenge from the 1st to the 15th and the 16th to the end of the month, right? And the mastership bonus will be paid to your bank account within 7 days after the point accumulation period ends. And so as I mentioned before that we have the semi-sales promotion, this is a good opportunity that Atomy has given us to, really benefit from this amazing thing that Atomy created for our growth, right? Atomy wants people to succeed. Atomy wants you to, generate income from this business. And that's why they created this semi-sales so that you can build your business properly. And so if you're able to use this semi-sales promotion correctly, you can see a lot of growth in your business and a lot of partners actually making money, right? Because that's the point of this business. It's not just for you to make money, but it's for your partners to make money, right? If you only think about how you can make money in this business, you're not going to make a very lasting business. Because as I said before, this is a teamwork, all about teamwork business. So without a proper team, you're not going to actually make any money in a long time, in a long-term situation. And so we have mastership promotion divided up into 7 different levels, right? Starting from the sales master and going all the way up to imperial master. And so here, and we see that the sales master, you start with a personal PV of 700,000, right? So once you reach a personal PV of 700,000, then you're qualified to become a sales master as long as you reach 2.5 million group PV on your left and on your right. Right? Then you have successfully reached Sales Master. However, once you become a Diamond Master, you need a personal PV of 1.5 million PV, but you need also 2 Sales Masters on your left and 2 Sales Masters on your right. So it no longer requires you to create PV on each side, but rather it focuses on developing your team members, right? So in the beginning stages, when you're doing sales master, your goal is not to reach that PV value per se. That is the ultimate, not the final goal, but rather during that process, you're looking for partners, potential partners that you can work with in this business. And also definitely looking for consumers while you're building the Sales Master Challenge. And then after you do the Sales Master Challenge and you've found a decent amount of consumers and partners, from the consumers, you look for potential partners, right? People that are not only interested in the product, but also might have an interest in the vision of the Atomy business. Then you train those people like you're training now, and then you continue to pursue the next level, which is the Diamond Master, right? And from there, you work with those members that you initially found, and you train them to become Sales Master. Then naturally, you'll become a Diamond Master, right? So this is not about you becoming Diamond Master first by forcing your partners to be Sales Master, but rather you help your partners become Sales Master naturally by following the same process, right? And then you naturally become a Diamond Master, right? It's a very simple system, but many people try to make it harder than it needs to be, right? And the same thing for the Sharon Rose Master. You need 2 diamonds on the left and 2 diamonds on the right, right? So if you focus on your partner's growth and their success first, then naturally you'll just automatically become a Diamond Master or Sharon Rose Master. But if you're focused on, oh, I need to become a Sharon Rose Master, who can I force to become a Diamond Master or Sales Master when they're not ready, right? Then there's not going to be long-term growth. You might be able to force your way there using money, right? Or things like that. But in the long term, you won't see actual growth in your business and lasting income coming out for not only your partners, but for yourself, right? Because if your partners are not making money, what's going to happen? They're going to be exhausted. They're not going to want to continue doing this business and they'll quit, right? And if you don't want them to quit, they have to make money. That's just how it is, right? Because people can't work for free, right? People want to make money in life. And so that's the goal. You have to let them be able to make money. And naturally, if you're able to help them make money, you will grow without even having to work hard to become a Sharon Rose Master. And then the Star Master follows the same format. You need 2 on the left and 2 on the right in terms of the Sharon Rose Master. As you can see, starting from the Sharon Rose Master, your personal PV reaches 2.4 million PV and it is capped. You've reached the limit of your personal PV. And as I said before, this is unlimited. So you don't really have to do anything and you can just leave it at 2.4 million. You just have to buy 1 product every year just to make sure that your account doesn't expire. And you continue to go up into Royal Master, Crown Master, and then lastly, you have your Imperial Master. And each mastership, you have your promotion and incentive that you receive for one time, right? And so in the first Sales Master, you receive the Absolute Set and the Evening Care. And then once you become a Diamond Master, you can receive cash or a laptop or tablet along with the other things. And then, continue to go up. You receive your Sharon Rose Master promotion. You can receive cash and travel tickets. And same with the Star Master promotion. You'll get the 10,000 in cash and 4 travel tickets. You have the Royal Master. You get 50,000 in cash and 4 travel tickets and a car and also some money for sponsorship activities. And then we have the Crown Master, same thing with the cash and car incentives, along with some travel tickets and some monthly sponsorship activity cash that you can use. And then lastly, we have the Imperial Master promotion, which is the 1 million in cash. And then you get your travel tickets, and you also get $10,000 per month for sponsorship activities, office rental, personal assistant, and driver that is all for you to use. And so how do you succeed? Very simple. You just have to continue to attend the seminars, the success academies, attend the education centers, right? And, continue to apply yourself and, learn, do your best to learn and bring this and put into action what you've learned, right? Because, if you're a person that only just learns and learns and learns and never puts into action, you won't see any true growth. But if you're someone who doesn't learn and only does action, you're just going to waste money and time, right? And so properly learn this business and how to drive success, and then apply those in your life. So that way, this 2023, this new year, you'll have a really big success and really show other people that, yes, I am succeeding through Atomy, right? And so I hope that you've all learned something new or even a bit more today from what you've learned. And I hope that you can apply this not only to your daily life, but, so that you can teach your own partners and your consumers as well. And so thank you all for listening. And that is all for today.